You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Talvez eu não vou pegar punhal não. Tá sem corda mesmo.
We need something sharper. You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Come back? She must have you confused with someone else. You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
Vou conversar com ela, não precisamos de um plano, eu vou matá-la. Pisar no vazio. Torno das escadas, continuar descendo as escadas em silêncio. Continuar descendo a escada em silêncio.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Para a esquerda e para a direita, não fazer nada, voltar pelo caminho de onde veio. Vamos pela esquerda, que a esquerda é meu lado da sorte.
Turn to the left. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
No little knife this time. It's almost like you want me to get you.
There has to be a way out of this. Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen. That isn't my fault. It doesn't matter whose fault it is because fighting her isn't an option right now. Then you should get looking, shouldn't you?
Por que você não me matou? De que sirva pra você vivo? O que você quer de mim? Finalmente ela trocou uma ideia, velho. Ela era mais tryhard até agora, velho.
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. Shit, make her stop. Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. You're back. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
One moment, and then you're gone. Ah, and there's the fear.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
Mas depois que você me matou de uma vez, fui enviado para impedi-la de destruir o mundo. Não posso deixar você partir, você é louca. Você sabe disso, certo? Se quiser trabalharmos juntos, pode pelo menos parar de me desligar meus órgãos. Vamos embora daqui. Não, vamos ver o que se ela trabalha junto comigo.
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me. I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can move without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Heart, lungs.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Fui enviado para impedir de destruir o mundo. Não posso deixar você partir. E se eu deixar você sair depois? Cada um segue seu caminho?
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Ficar ao seu lado é agonia. Eu não sofri presença. Você é louco, você sabe disso. Não farei nada disso, vou ajudá-la a escapar, nem tentarei matá-la, então faça o seu pior. Permanecer com o pesadelo. Vamos fazer amizade com a criatura?
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
Correr.
You poor delicious.
Nossa, eu coloquei a opção errada.
Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not? I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
She
Tava
raises
pensando em
her
ajudar ela
hand to
dessa
her
vez.
mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
Let me out.
Your existence.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger. Rage. Distance. Poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery.
Let me out.
No. What's happening to us?
Let me out.
This is all too much. You can't keep going. Well, what are you talking about?
Mas ele não
Oops,
responde.
I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Seu corpo morreu, mas você continua vivo. Momento de clareza.
You're on a path in the... Shit! What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing? There was a princess, I think. It's all so fuzzy. You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
Dessa vez o narrador lembra de alguma
Yes.
coisa?
It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out. No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that. Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever. I think.
Ah, tem teimoso agora.
We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart? We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere. There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything. We love her, so we have to set her free.
Tava apaixonada de novo. Ih, rapaz, agora ele tá
Can we love something that hates us?
diferente.
Can we love
Cético.
something that hurts us? To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love. Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us. This is bad.
Traído.
You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
Acho que são todos
Of course
errados.
we're wrong. She's the only thing that's... Yes, obviously they're all wrong. What are you going to do about it? Many times. It feels like we've been here forever. But it also feels like we've barely been here at all. It doesn't matter.
Ó, o derrotado.
Yes, we just have to do what she says and then everything will be fine.
Oportunista. Oportunista é a primeira vez, né?
It will be for us. She said so. You're part of everything. If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you. There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
Opositor. Caraca, tem um monte de gente agora. Não faz sentido. Só me lembro de estar aqui 2 vezes antes disso. E alguns de vocês dizem que nunca estiveram aqui antes. Eu estava aqui das outras vezes? Ou outra pessoa tomou essa decisão?
What does here even mean if you really think about it? Shut up. You were here. Every single time. You did your best, really. There's just a pecking order. And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it. You're lucky. What I would give to be able to forget. I've tried to keep them numb, but they're all too soft. Don't think about that too hard. All it will do is weaken your resolve and make it that much harder for you to slay her. Maybe you're shattered in your... Are you your memories? Or are you the one perceiving the present moment?
Ugh, here you go philosophizing again. It never goes anywhere.
Yes, this is far from the first time you've asked us about consciousness. Who am I? What am I? What is I? They're good questions, great questions even, but they don't have any answers. And they all just end in quivering torment. It doesn't matter what we do, because we always find her, and if we don't find her, she always finds us. And then she smashes us into smaller pieces. If you all just stopped feeling, we could have been done with this ages ago. Your thoughts are far too scattered to rein back in. Your only option is to silence them. We've tried
Vamos até a cabana.
that. It doesn't work. Our hearts always brought us back to her. The deck is stacked. So many paths, and they're all circles. There's nothing worth making
Consegue
sense
compreendê-los?
of. They're clearly all traumatized.
As vozes estão
Yet
todas
you
traumatizadas.
aren't. We break apart, and you stay the same. Yeah, what's your secret? Why can you break the rules when we can't?
Me sinto desconjuntado. Não sei se consigo fazer isso. Não sei se consigo ceifá-la. A única saída é fazer nada. Então nada farei. Ficar onde está.
I don't care how you feel. You have to slay her. You have to pull yourself together. You have to snap out of it. You're lucky you haven't been stuck here like the rest of them. There's no other way to keep going. You either need to forget, or you need to stop feeling much of anything. He's not wrong. He's the only smart one left, if you ask me. He's worse than her.
Vamos até a cabana.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually, you do make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you
Por que o
find
narrador
is
não
an
vê o
empty
espelho,
hill.
cara?
No, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there. Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it. He always lies. And he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do. She's still here, buried deep inside the earth. Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others.
Qual o problema de dar espaço a eles? E se isso ajudá-los, se precisarem ser
They've
ouvidos?
been heard too much. It's why they are the way they are. Exactly. They are delusions, and all that catering to them will do is drag you down to their level. Or you could just give up. You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin. The cabin that isn't there. You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it.
Smash it to pieces.
She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free. It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it. Just do something. Proceed. Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific. That's a new one. Do you think it'll work? Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them. And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see? We're one step closer to her. The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in, wrong and unsettling as it may be. The only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. It's the only way forward.
Tem opção, tem que pegar o punhal.
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth. You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep, deep in the bowels of the earth. You see something staring back at you. It's her. She's watching us. She never stops watching.
You really are a coward.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
I was joking when I said that way back when. You know that.
And closer.
I was having some fun, and I guess I wanted to see if I could melt you.
And closer.
Watching over me forever? That was so brave.
And closer.
But forever is so long. And time erodes everything. Except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back. And what's left is for you to take me away and let me out. It'll be so much fun, you and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me, but you're a witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want, gilded and everything.
Que isso, ela quer me tratar como pet de novo.
Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your power so long ago.
Don't do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
Eita, não tem outra opção. Pega lá a mão dela e liberte-a.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle. Tender, even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you. The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next. I didn't think I'd be so tired.
Princesa exausta despenca.
Why is it so cold?
O que ela transforma nessa pedra? Ela vira um fragmento? Você teve a chance de responder, nem terá. Na hora de partir, a memória retorna.
She's gone. Yeah. I can finally think again. That mirror's back. What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away just like her. Maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now, aren't they? Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here.
Finally, we can smash it.
Oh, will you stop with the smashing?
What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves.
Yeah. I think I'd like that.
Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
Depois do espelho mais uma vez, os segredos dele permanecem ocultos, mistérios sem solução.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. It feels... the fears... I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready I'm ready to sleep.
Voz do
I'm just
caçado,
ready
deixa
to be
novo.
anywhere that isn't here. Boys, it's been an honor.
Observar o reflexo. O silêncio toma conta ao avançar. Eles foram novamente. O espelho sempre o faz desaparecer, mas você precisa ver o que há nele. Você definhou. Eis, a cada vez que a coisa ficou pior, você se encontra no silêncio inabalável mais uma vez. Você está na cabana. Aproximar-se dela.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Isso não pode ser uma contradição. Contradições não existem.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
Como você aguenta ser uma contradição?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Não importa quantas vezes eu volte, pelo menos um de nós sempre machuca o outro, e o que afeta não torna pior.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Pelo contrário, acaba gostando mais de você. Não sei o que isso diz sobre mim. Não, acho que não. Tudo parece tão distante assim como eu fico perto de você. Não tenho nenhuma opinião sobre o assunto. Só quero que tudo pare. Sim, odeio como você está me torturando. Acho que te odeio. Vamos de primeira, né?
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
O que você acha desse aspecto?
This one is a waiting maw, an inevitable destination where all roads end. She will make for a wise heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Você sabe que no final de tudo, quando tiver terminado, eu vou matá-la, certo? Você sabe o que acontece com mundos deixados para trás?
My
Daqui é uma boa
perspectives are
pergunta, hein?
shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Você sabe o que vai
The
querer fazer quando
desires of my
terminarmos?
multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Sabe que no final de tudo, quando o senhor terminado, eu vou ter que matá-la,
If
certo?
that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm, even if
Você continua sem ter nenhuma preferência
I care
por
about
nenhum
your
espectro.
gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you. The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets.
My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
Tô pronto para
I
voltar.
will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
O herói e a princesa
You're on a path
levam o momento da
in the
clareza.
woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Isso às vezes nos fala, né? Não sei que final tenta agora, cara. Vamos fazer esse dar a volta aqui e ir embora? Vamos ver o que
Seriously?
acontece.
You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Tudo bem então, nosso que persistência, eu vou até a cabana ceifar a princesa. Tudo bem então. Eu vou até a cabana conversar com a princesa, talvez eu safe, talvez não. Acho que vamos ter que descobrir. Sim, eu definitivamente sei onde eu estou indo. Eu acho que eu vou deixar isso daqui mais pro final, eu acho, hein?
Thank you.
Como eu tentei salvar as duas vezes ela, agora eu vou tentar tentar ceifar ela de um jeito diferente.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Aqui já foi. Aqui a gente já viu também. Consegui até a cabana. E a gente sabe que o diferencial é se a gente vai pegar a daga ou não. Dessa vez a gente não vai pegar. Aqui na hora de a gente olhar em cima, aí a gente pega. Mentira, eu vim salvar você. Vamos mentir.
You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Nossa, ela tá toda fofinha, né, velho?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot right.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake.
Ver o que eu posso fazer.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall, and they're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them up.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Vou ir no andar de cima. Vamos lá, a gente aproveita e pega a daga.
I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Pô, mas aí o narrador tá me ferrando, velho.
Someone else here? You try the door. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd... Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with it as she rips her flesh from her bone. A sound comes from... It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but... Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Pegar ela agora que ela tá de guarda baixa, vamos ceifar
Without
ela.
hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally, the wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
Agora ela tá puta, véi.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back.
Que
Wounded,
isso, mano? Ela é
but
muito
still alive,
forte.
she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got. Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Terminar o
You steel your
serviço.
resolve and take another step closer to the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can still make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? What's this about not making it out of here alive?
É complicado isso aqui. Por que eu tenho que
Do you
morrer de
think
toda
this is
vez?
what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised. Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job.
Mas que ferida, véi.
You take another step forward, and the princess lunges towards you. The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons, and then you stop. Neither you nor princess able to go any further. You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you. You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all. It's over.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
A bruxa.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Eu salvar que eu não salvei nenhuma vez, véi. Espero que não tenha sido.
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
Temos que eu esteja dizendo a verdade, a situação atual já tenha acontecido. Por que eu daria ouvidos a você? Por que eu daria o trabalho de agir?
a warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done. The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Traz o espelho na
There isn't a
parede.
mirror. There's the muddy shelf, the blade sitting on the muddy shelf, and the door to the basement. There's definitely a mirror. But he says there isn't one. That's gotta...
Quero ver um reflexo, quero ver quão
I'm
bonito
sure
eu
we
sou.
look great. If only there was some sort of reflective surface we could examine. Absolute shame there isn't anything like that around here. You do see it, right? I don't know how to read you. I see all sorts of things. But do you see the mirror? It's a simple yes or no question. Help me out here, will you? I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of... You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. Hey, this really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Well, at least we can all agree now that there's nothing to see here. Case closed. Good work, everyone.
Será que eu não podia falar pra ele do espelho? Pega o punhal ou não, véi. O objetivo é matar, né? Vamos pegar.
Take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it. That's not actually a bad idea. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite. I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and
She must have you
Ela
confused with
lembra.
someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to... Fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
Eita, ela ganhou um rabo agora, ó. Tá diferente. Legal isso de toda vez que você vai encontrar com ela tomando uma decisão diferente, ela tá diferente cada vez.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Será que eu sigo o que o oportunista tá falando, cara? Será que eu já vim e finalizo ela? Cara, vamos finalizar. Da outra vez nós vem aqui e tenta ajudar ela. Não vou ser franco sobre as minhas intenções. Não gostei do jeito que me tratou da última vez. Eu acho que você pode ser uma ameaça ao mundo. Agora eu vou atacá-la. Não vou nem falar nada, mano. Já vou sair de uma vez.
Without uttering a word, you charge the princess. So much for finding an easy way out. I can't believe you're making us work for it.
Better a violent fool than a plotting coward. Better for me, at least.
As you close the distance, readying your strike, the princess's chain falls from her wrist. She takes advantage of your split second of surprise and throws a fistful of dirt into your eyes. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. It's a shame we're playing opposite teams. This is why you couldn't just abandon her here. Left to her own devices, she would always find a way out. Now stop her.
You must have known I would be ready for you. Deep in your heart, you know the same things about me I know about you. We're both so very awful.
As you brush the silt from your eyes, the princess tackles you, flattening you against the dirt floor.
We were always going to kill each other here, weren't we? I can't trust you, and you can't trust me, and those doubts spin and spin and spin into hate.
She buries her teeth
Que
deep
isso?
into
Ela tá
your
mordendo.
chest, tearing it. Great, she's distracted. Stab her in the back. In for a penny, right? Why not? As the princess rips meat from bone, you plunge your weapon into her unprotected back.
Ha, you bastard! Even face to face, you find a way to stab me in the back. I know you, and you're hideous. Absolutely wretched.
Maybe we are the same. So what? Throw her off us. Kick her in the shins. We don't have to fight so dirty. Of course we do. Fighting clean won't help us win. It takes a wretch to know a wretch, and we're all at the bottom of the barrel here. There's no point in pretending otherwise. Are we? At the bottom of the barrel? We've got dirt in our eyes and a chunk of us chewed out. If that's not the bottom of the barrel, what is? No arguments here. You're doing great. Keep playing dirty if that's what it takes. But if we win, we won't be at the bottom anymore. We'll have climbed a little higher. And once we start climbing, well, who knows? You'll stop right here if you keep daydreaming. Don't let yourself get distracted thinking about what comes after. None of us ever said we stopped fighting. And what a low and vicious fight it is. Eyes gouged, skin scratched bloody, hair ripped and nails broken. Every rule there ever was in the book of honourable combat, both you and the princess have broken a dozen times over. That's nice and all, but are we winning? Nobody's winning. I thought playing dirty was supposed to give you the upper hand, but I suppose that doesn't work if you both sink to the same lows. Still, at least you're not losing. The princess cackles maniacally as the fracas continues. But behind her cackle, you hear the low groan of warping wood. Wait, what's going on? We're establishing a newer, better pecking order. No, the groaning thing. Why is the wood making noise? Who cares about the groan? It's just a sound. Things make sounds all the time. I care about the groan.
Essa luta tá tensa, hein, mano? Acho que é a segunda pior, né? Acho que a primeira foi a pior de todas.
Yes, well, I'm afraid that's the sound of the basement getting smaller.
Do you hear that, you pathetic wretch? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you.
Excuse me, what? You and the princess disengage for a brief moment, just long enough to get your bearings. Behind you, the basement door has been sealed over, thick roots barring your only exit from the dirt pit. And slowly, but very perceptibly, the roots are closing in on you both.
That's right. They're coming for you. And they won't stop until there's nothing left down here but them.
Resistir e esperar pela morte, morrer lutando. Vamos fazer essa linha sem muito diálogo, morrer lutando.
The princess once more, and once more the two of you fall into a vicious brawl. The basement continues to shrink as you fight, but neither of you pay it any more mind. Not until it's too late. The roots twist around you both, binding your limbs and rendering you helpless. As your fates close in, all you can do is watch her, and all she can do is watch you. At first it's almost gentle, the two of you lifted delicately off the ground. But the cradle of the growing roots soon gives way to tightness, and that tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict. The sound of creaking wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones, pain flooding your senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by the living basement. Tears well up in the princess's eyes, her own bones splintering and flesh swelling with trapped blood. But still she smiles through it all.
I can't wait to do this again, you wretched little thing. I hate you, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
The pressure is unbearable. You can't breathe, your vision swimming with red, your head pounding as everything tightens. And then you pop. Everything goes dark, and you die.
A selvagem.
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge. His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that? That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How
A
many times have
diferença
you
tá,
been
agora
here?
ela começou falando. Bem que esse aqui é o capítulo 3 ainda, né?
This is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do? Sure, there's no reason to keep secrets. Someone decided to go in guns blazing last time, and that someone got a
Tá falando da gente, ó. A próxima vez eu tento fazer falando com ela, mas eu ainda quero testar outras
And what should
outras
we have
linhas.
done?
let you draw things out with all that conniving. Everyone knows a straight fight is best. It's honest.
Será que
There's
com essa eu vou ter
no
final
need to
feliz?
bicker about it. I wasn't trying to start anything. I don't mind what happened to us. I kind of like it now that we aren't actively being crushed.
Yeah, now that you mention it, this isn't so bad.
And it's not like the fight is what killed us anyway, it was the cabin. No point worrying about who charged who when that place ground us all into paste in the end, the princess included.
It was a fitting end. I'm sorry if it hurt, but doesn't this make it all seem so small?
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
Esse ser nos observando, o que ele é?
I'm not watching you, I'm trying to help you. That's not an answer to our question.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you
É
and
isso que eu tô
I to
percebendo
tear
desde o
ourselves
começo.
apart.
Ele
I
quer
do
meu
want
mal.
that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together. She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
Temos que ser desse jeito. O que podemos fazer para detê-lo?
We push back. It may feel like he's everywhere, but presence isn't strength. Otherwise, he would have torn us apart by now. There must be a crack in the walls of this prison. There must be a way for us to be free from him.
She's trying to use you. After everything she's done, you should be able to see that. I may not have been around to witness it, but clearly you remember what happened. How about you try remembering how it all felt? You fall inward into a network of connections too vast for your mind to occupy. Are you a path in the woods? Are you a body? Can you even grasp the fuzziest edges of the shapes that confine you?
We can change to fill them together.
We don't need to be everywhere at once, just in the right place at the right time. You'd do best to remember that some wounds will never heal. Some rifts can never be mended. Even in rebirth, some things never come back. What is he going on about? What does he know about us?
He can't make us quit, no matter how much he tries. He knows that talking's all he can
Ó,
do.
teimoso.
Of course he's gonna try and confuse us.
You aren't whole. You'll never be whole again. This struggle is meaningless. Whatever you think you're doing, you will fall apart.
We don't need to be made whole. All we need to do is find a single corner of his cage and break it.
Precisa ter algum lugar, só precisa encontrá-lo.
You stretch and search and stretch and search, growing as you decay and decaying as you grow. As you strain beyond your limits, the ground around you becomes dry and unstable and crumbles into nothing beneath you. This place will fall apart before you find its end.
This task, whatever it is you think you're doing, is impossible.
All the more reason to keep trying. Come on, we aren't tired yet.
That's right, I know a loser when I see one. Call his bluff.
I can hold us together for a little while longer, so long as you trust me.
You won't find anything. If I have to starve you, if I have to sacrifice my world to keep the princess at bay, I'll do it.
Caraca, eu falei que é ele que tá mantendo a princesa presa, safado. Porém, você encontra algo frio e liso e cede gentilmente depois de brincar sobre a pressão da sua consciência achatando contra ele.
Move an inch. Don't grow another blade of grass or harvest the remains of another dying creature so you can expand just that much further. Stop all of this. I think it's too late for that, mate.
I'm at your side. Shatter it and free us all.